like a Hellcat.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved on the Centre, brought to you by myself, Masterless. Just logged onto the server and noticed outside the base we've got a level 150, what do you call them? Ichthyonis or something along those lines. So they're like, yeah, they're really useful to have. That's what I've got sitting on me right now. They're the things that sort of like fly away and kill something for you and then bring you back raw prime meat and thing for tames. Now this one here is, and why we want him, is he's a level 150, which is the max level on the centre, and I think it'd be really cool if we've got a max level one of those with us, and I really want to see what the stats are like. Only problem is, they're really hard to tame, because they hit you and steal one of your items, and then fly away again. Now what we're going to have to try and do is to hit it, pretty much like from within our base here, hope that we can. This is going to be really awkward, and then see if it sort of tries to fly at us through the windows and things. So if we, in fact, that's great. I've just hit the Rex. This is going to be really awkward. There we go. Right, we've hit it once. Now, what we really want it to do is obviously to try and attack us, and hopefully to fly around in front of the window, so that we can get to it. But it, okay, I was going to say can't get to us, but it can apparently hit through windows and things. It's going to be really awkward to try and tame this, but I really want to get it. I think it'd be really cool. Where's it gone? Yeah, it's going to be much harder than we thought. Okay, there it is. What's it doing now? Oh no. Hit us again then? Where's it gone? There it is. Pretty cool if we could get him to come in the base. Oh, he's in! He's in! Okay, this is kind of awkward. Can we bring it down is the question. We can't hit it. Really awkward to hit, look at them. It's not registering, like we're hitting it and the darts are staying in it, but it's not registering that we've hit it. So I don't really know what else we can do, to be honest. I'm scared to waste my darts like that. Got 13 darts, and it probably won't be enough to knock it out, to be honest, given that it's level like 150. Can we do it? We need him to get stuck somewhere. He's moving like really randomly, so it's hard for me to. Like even that there, the dart's sticking in him, but it didn't even register as a hit. I mean, what else can we do? I'm hitting it every time. Come here. This is so awkward. Just like if it stays somewhere. I don't think we're going to be able to get it. I think like the game's just glitching out on us. I know we did hit it then, so we've annoyed it, and we've hit it twice. If you could get it again, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, amazing! He's down. He's down. Okay, he's level 150, so we're going to need some narcs. How fast is his torp going down? Not too fast. So it's max level, so now what we need to do is to quickly rush out and to get some fish. I'm not quite sure I'm not quite sure what the quickest way to do this is going to be. Why is the wreck so heavy? What do we have on it? Oh, okay, we've got... no, got a bit of stone. So we need to hope that there are some fish here that we can kill. There are, but they're quite far away. So we've got to try and get these fish now, get some fish meat, obviously run back to the base, feed that thing up with it as well, and hope that it doesn't wake up by the time we get back. We've also got to hope that the Rex's stamina doesn't run out too much while in the water, and that we die as a result. Okay, looks like the Rex is having a few issues there, attacking the fish. And that it can't. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so we've got 13 raw fish meat there. I don't think that's going to be enough. Are there any more fish nearby? Yes. Oh. Perfect, perfect. Come here. Oh, what? They give raw meat, not fish meat? Damn, that's not what we needed. We need some fish meat. There's a fish there. We're stuck on a stone. We're stuck on a rock because of this stupid bloody dolphin thing. Oh, character's drowning. There's another fish. Did we get it? No, we didn't get the meat from it, did we? Was that it there? Okay, 19 raw fish meat. So we should be good now for the fish meat. So all we need to do now is run back to the base, load up the ichthy, or the thornus, whatever. What actually are they? I'll have a look at mine in a sec when we get back to shore. Leave that meat on it, probably get some narcs on it as well to keep it KO'd, and then tame it up and we'll have a max level. So what I'll probably do is while it's taming up, I'll probably zoom out the game and then bring it back into you again so that it's waiting. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long a tame. Obviously, you know, they're not particularly tough dinosaurs or like very strong, but they are really useful for if you need to tame carnivores and there's nothing around, because like I mentioned earlier, they can fly pick up dodos or small dinosaurs and just keep attacking them and flying around with them, and then they bring the corpse back to you, as you've seen in some of the previous episodes, with like a gold aura around it, and you know then that you've got what you're after. So what we need to do is to pull fish meat off the Rex. It's a shame we haven't got raw prime fish meat. That we can't find any megalodons. I'm tempted to do that actually, but we haven't got any. I mean, we haven't got any water dinos, so I'm not sure. Not sure how that would work. Okay, so let's feed it some of these. Shall we go out to look for raw? I think, yeah. I mean, we'll just have a quick fly out with Pretzel and just have a look around the coasts to see if we can see any megalodons, because if we can find a megalodon, we should get some raw prime fish meat, and I just think it's a shame to not max level something that you've got that's like, you found that it's a really high level anyway. That's just a dolphin. Can't see any megalodons there. Can we see any around here? Anyway. What's fighting what there? Is that a megalodon? No, just a bunch of manta ray. We can get these. Get them. No, I don't think we're going to get any. No, we're not going to get any prime fish meat off them. We're just going to get some raw fish meat. Should get some experience at least as well. And they can't hit us, or what they can do is swim away. Yeah, they can swim away because they know they can't hit us. Still no megalodons, so we're going to continue on our way. We've got 200% movement speed now on Pretzel, so she can get around, or he can get around, sorry, pretty quickly. which is going to be obviously really useful for most of the game, given that... Ah, there's a Megalodon. Okay. So, ideally what we need to do... ideally what we need to do is to get it to follow us. It's quite far out though. I'm just going to see if we can knock it. I mean, I don't know what... Actually, that's a good point. Oh, it's level 80, so 5 darts aren't going to knock it out. I really wish we had a sea dinosaur. I wonder if my thing can go and attack that for me. Okay. Oh, man, if this brings me back some raw prime fish meat, that would be amazing. That's it, come on, come on. Drop it. Right, what we get from this? Raw prime fish meat. Absolutely perfect. I should have thought of that all along. I forgot because I've already got one. And I'd forgotten that instead of using them on land dinos, like dodos and things, you can use them on fish as well. So that's like really helpful. We've used one at a lower level to help us tame one at max level. I love it when that happens in Ark, when you actually use the dinosaurs for like the way that they're meant to be used, created for. Because obviously there are that many dinos in the game now that you've got them for pretty much every purpose. It's nice to use them, especially when you've played the game for so long. You know, you have to find ways of making it fun for yourself still. And I like that as a little sort of mini challenge, just to try and use the dinosaurs in exactly the way they're intended for mining resources and for the various tasks and things. So that's kind of cool. Okay, now we've got the raw, prime fish meat. We'll give it that, and it should. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be enough actually. Will it? I don't. It's going to be close. It might just end up finishing off with some normal fish meat. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Its food's full up again. So, right, we'll just feed it some more narc. So, yes, it's just a case of us leaving it there for now. So, I suppose while we're here, what I also want to do is just show you what I've done to the base. Since you last tuned in as well. As I sort of mentioned at the end of that episode, I'll get working on it, which I have done. And oh, it's how random. I'm being attacked by a bloody dillo. Fine, you want to do this the hard way? We will. I'll use my pipe. There you go. So when I'm not blind anymore and my blindness has worn off, I'll show you what I've been doing to the base and how I've been building it up. So I've been using Hammer, the Dero that we've got, and Big Bird to collect loads of stone, wood and thatch. Big Bird can just go and grab it from any of the trees over there and collects tons of it, and they're so good for grabbing resources. And Hammer, we go either left or right down the coast, grab a load of stone, and I mean, because we've got the stackable mod on here, they get massive amounts of stone and whatnot. And what I've been doing then is just building tons and tons of stone structures. So if I just fly up here, so what we've managed to do is we've built the roof in this side, or at least we've started to build just a flat roof there to give us some cover. And we've built all the way up into the cliff just here as well, with a little ledge. And I'm going to use that ledge with some railings around the ends, and just as like probably just a viewpoint, and to make it look a bit more organised. What we've also got, and again this is where I need to continue building, is just to do the roof here. For the rest of this part of the base, which I'm going to get around to doing shortly. Next time you tune in, that will all be done. So we'll have a fully contained base. And then we can maybe start experimenting with some of the more cool structures that you can get from the Ark Advance mod. And maybe start trying out some of the glass and some of the different types of structure you can get there. And I've also built, as you can see here, I'm still going with the sloped roofs and building into, again, into the cliff. And I've created this here. So it's just a little aviary, really, just for the flying dinos and for us to store the Quetzal in and the bird. I'm going to build, obviously, some stairs that come up into here with a little hatch frame in the bottom for us to access it. And I'm going to close... I'm not sure whether to close that up or deliberately leave a gap there. I mean, given that it's still separate from the main base, it wouldn't be... No, chances of someone getting in there are quite low once you've stuck some turrets up and things. So you know that doesn't really matter. Or I might close it off and just make it so that, you know, when I want to get in, just fly up to this thing, and yeah, you can see, fly into that thing and just chill like that, and turn around, and it should make it so that we can easily enough close the doors like so. So as you can see, like, yeah, I think that's kind of cool, the way it works. So I'm just going to carry on building that up, then just probably start working on the aesthetics, you know, get some railings up, get some extra ladders, and get some of the torches like Des has got over there on his base that are always lit, and so that it starts to look like more of a home. Okay, we've got a blue supply drop over here, so we may as well grab this, seeing as we can get that fairly quickly. I love that we've got a Quetzal now, and obviously with it being such a high level one, we're still absolutely buzzing off the fact that we got it. You saw how hard work it was as well, taming it in the Quetzal taming episode that we did. So yeah, if you haven't seen that yet, go and have a look. It was pretty lengthy process. A blueprint for a dinosaur, really? I came over here for that. That's not great. So yeah, I mean, actually, while we're here, should we just do a quick flyby of Des's base as well? Let's have a look at what Des has been up to. I know, actually, he said that he did tame something earlier. In fact, no, we're not going to have a look at Rob's base. I'm not going to have a look because I don't know whether Rob's released the episodes yet where he shows anything that he's tamed, or the videos of him actually doing it. So yeah, don't want to ruin it for any of his viewers. So I'll just come back down here and we'll quickly go and have another look at how the tame's getting on. Okay, 59.6%. So it's due to get another 72 levels at the minute, which is pretty cool. Really, that's going to put us on what, 222? Yeah, 222. Stats at the minute, 460 health. In fact, actually, what I'll do if I just drop mine. Okay, so there's mine, as you've met before. So I've pumped a few levels into her, so you can see her stats there. Pretty low, nothing to get excited about. They're never really going to do that. I mean, you're not going to use them against a Rex or a Giga or anything, are you? But you can use them in the way that you saw me do in this episode to get stuff that you need when you're trying to tame other things. Some more food. So obviously here is the one that we're taming at the moment. Now the stats on this, 460 health to start with. That's obviously going to go up once you've tamed it. So I'm quite interested to see how strong it turns out to be. Stamina 500, although that doesn't really matter because we don't ride them, they sit on us, sit on our shoulder. Weight 80, again not that important because it's never really going to grab us too much stuff, but yeah, I suppose better to be 80 than 40. Melee damage is good on this, so I'm going to be really interested to see what the melee damage percentage ends up as once we've tamed it, because this one's 240 and the one that we've already got now is 172, and we can do like a damage comparison between the two of them as well. Movement speed is just 100 on this one. I did boost movement speed on mine, but I don't know whether I actually need to do it or not, because they seem to be able to just go underwater and grab the fish, and the fish aren't going to be able to outrun them, and that's primarily what we're going to use them for, fish or dodos. So this time I'll probably stop putting anything into movement speed and focus maybe on health. I really want to see if I can get up to 1,000 health. But yeah, I think it'd be good if we can get the melee damage up too, just so that they kill stuff quicker when we set it on them. How's this looking now? 72.8, so not too long to go. I'll just show you the base from the inside. So obviously you can see there, okay, that's a really annoying little gap there. And what we have done is, just before we actually spotted the thing near the base, I did start building some more ceilings to go up there. So I'm just going to carry on and build some more of these, and I think we also need some, I think it was some stone walls and some sloped roofs maybe. So we've got, I think this is the one we need. Let's build 4 of those and we'll get some, what's that, is that the S plus or the, no, that's the normal one, we want the S plus. So we'll build 30 stone walls. And I think maybe the slopestone roofs, the S plus slopestone roofs. We'll get a few more of these going too. Although How many of those are we going to need? We'll get 6 going for now and then just focus on a few more ceilings because I think that's what we need to focus on. So again, obviously the great side of having the dough head hammer and using this to get loads of stone is hammer levels up quite quickly because of the amount of stone that she gets, and also the fact that it helps me level up. So just because I'm building so many stone structures at the minute, I've managed to get to level 78. And a massive key level in Ark is the level where you can unlock the industrial forge. So if I go into engrams and I just type in industrial, and we scroll down, so 1885 you start to learn some of the cooler things. So I think you get the advanced chemistry bench as well, or you get an upgrade of that at some point as well. Although I'm not sure whether that was in Scorched Earth or not, because me and Des have a Scorched Earth map that we sometimes use. Industrial forges just allow you to smelt metal ridiculously quickly. Instead of the normal refining forges you've got in there that do like 1 metal every few seconds or quite a few seconds, the industrial forges I think do like 15 bars at a time. So yeah, we'll show you that when we get to level 80. In the meantime, we're going to carry on building the base up at the top while that thing tames over there. And we should have both done and finished relatively quickly now, really. How many of these structures have we got left? Okay, looks like that was it. So we'll just go ahead and pop that back on the doors. My weight's not that bad, I can move. So we'll just quickly fly pretzel up here. We'll carry on going with the slate roofs if we can. I think we should be able to, right? That's a stone ceiling, slate roof. I'll just use number 4 for now. So yeah, we'll build a couple more of those into there. Now, the question here is, do we carry on going? Or what do we do with this? I think I will, for now, continue... Wait, can I not do that? Why can't I do that? Are we missing the sloped wall? Ah. Okay, so we need to build some walls into the side and build up and then use the sloped wall. So if I... No, stop. There you go, press with the stop. This is going to be kind of awkward. It's not going to be the easiest thing to do, unless it won't let us because we can't get to the bottom part. It may not find a snap point for us here. I'm just going to quickly... No, wait, stop, just stop, please. Right, I'm going to... this is probably very, very risky. Probably very dangerous and very stupid. I'm going to risk it. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and jump onto that ledge. Because this is what we want to try and... Now, can I... will it let me build any more walls? I don't think it's going to, is it? So maybe the... Right. So maybe we're going to have to use ceilings inside in order to do this. If I come in here... It's going to be tricky. Oh, come on, get back out. It's going to be tricky doing this because of how we're trying to build into the cliff. And obviously we haven't built up from the bottom, so that yeah, that's why we can't snap anywhere. Now that's interesting. Now that is interesting because we can snap there, and this may allow us then to no nearby foundation support. Okay, that's kind of a nightmare. Let's just see what happens if we build up here. I mean, it'd be cool if this fits together. Oh, I think it will. Okay, this is going to be awesome. Once we can get a pillar coming from underneath to support that. Yeah, so we're going to need a pillar for that stone ceiling. In fact, we're going to need a few, I think. Oh, yeah, let's just fill these in. Because these gaps are kind of annoying. There we go, we've closed that off now. Was there another gap here? Was it there? I saw another gap somewhere, I can't remember where it was. Yeah, so we're going to have to... We can build up on those two, just while we're in here. May as well. Can't see. Oh, yeah, there's 1 and 2, 3, 4. Come on, that's good. Yes, 5, 6. There you go. So that's one little portion of the aviary finished. I'll just pop back out. Let's just quickly go back down here and check on how the tame's getting on. I hope it's not. No, it's not woken up. It's on 97.1. Has probably used all the prime. Yeah. So yes, it's almost done. So we've come back to it just in time. So it's going to probably, I think, finish after it's had this 1 raw fish meat. We just need that to get to 23.50 for it to eat, as they obviously get down in 50s as you're taming stuff. We'll leave that on it so it's got some food as well to stay. Did Pretzel have a level? No. No level for Pretzel. Let's watch this happen. Yeah, I'm kind of pleased with this. As I said to you in like some of the other episodes before, I think whenever I see a dinosaur that's level 150 that I don't already have, regardless of what it is, I'm just going to go for the tame and try and get it. It did eat, but I don't think it's... 99.3. We nearly timed it perfectly. We were just off, unfortunately. What can we do to kill a few seconds? We can go and see if there are any vegetables left, I think, in here from before, from last time. Yeah, okay, so there's still a few. They're not all deteriorated. And turned to compost. Not that can happen in the game. So we grab those, run back in. It looks like one of my friends has just come across an Alpha Raptor when he's just joined the server. Not great. I think I'll go help him out in a second once this tames up. Let's ask him if he needs some backup. Is this thing nearly up? Ish. Let's pop these in the fridge. Oh, it's up. What should we call this one? I think... Is it a male? I can't tell. I'd love to, because it's like a seagull. I'd love to call it Steven. Steven Seagal. So we'll call it Steven. Oh, please be male. Is it? Is it male? Love it if it was. Be male. Yes! Male! Steven Seagal. Here he is. Let's have a look at his stats. So 660 health. Yeah, 645 stam. No one cares about oxygen. No one cares about food. Weight. That's nearly 100. It's not bad considering how small these things are. Melee damage 341.8, which is pretty epic. Movement speed 136.5. Again, it doesn't really matter. We'll pick him up. So, I mean, yeah, we've got our new companion. That's the tame done. Level 150. What did it tame out at in the end? Tamed out at 219. So, respectable tame. I think we can be fairly happy with that. We're going to go on a lot of journeys together, a lot of adventures. My friend says he does want help. Now, what shall I do? Shall I wrap up the episode here because we've just got the tame, or shall I go and see if I can help out Viper at Tropical South? Now, Tropical South, let's ask him for coords on his map. Let's quickly hop on Pretzel. He's got tons of stuff on him. Oh, looks like my friend's just been wiped out. Oh dear. It's Tropical South. Where's Tropical South? 75, 55. 75, 55. Oh, 75 along and 55 up. Okay, so, right, yeah, let's go and help him. Let's go help him. Okay, what I'll probably do is I'll tune back in just as we get there and see what sort of condition Viper and his base are in. It might not be good, we'll have to see. So yeah, I'll see you in a few seconds. Something like that. So, we should be here now, any second. Let's pop the map away. And let's see if we can find them. Where's he going to be? Where is Viper gonna be? Well, I'm telling him I'm at the obelisk. Obviously, we're not on voice chat with each other, so I can't just... It's not as easy as me just... getting to guide me. Obviously, it's an alpha raptor we're looking for, so we're going to see a red glow. Okay, they're on the beach. Okay, let's just bring the map back open again. So he's pretty much on 75-55, so maybe he's going to be... Wait, what? Should be about here. There he is. Aha! Okay, here's Viper's base. Where's the Alpha Raptor? Ah, I see it. Okay, what level is the Alpha Raptor? I haven't taken anything on to this level. Oh, it's level 115 and I've just got a Quetzal. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. This could end up in disaster. Apologies for the mouse clicks as well. That's something you're going to hear a lot of as I take this thing on. It's going to be very close. It's obviously going to have a lot of health being an Alpha Raptor, especially with it being level 115. But that said, it's going to be good experience for us. And normally when I go to take on Alpha Raptors, I do try and make sure that my dinosaur's got 10k health before I do it. Obviously this Quetzal's got 10k health, so we might be alright here. We'll go ahead and say hello to Viper afterwards, but we'll just kill this thing first of all. It's got lots of raptor friends coming to help him. Looks like he's summoning raptors or something. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's hitting us quite fast, and it's like the damage it's doing as well is it actually summoning raptors? What's going on with that? Was that just a whole pack of them there then or something? I wonder why I was taking so much damage. Okay, so we're keeping it at bay, so this is great. Obviously Pretzel can just chill like this and just keep using knockback on it. For a while anyway. We might get the occasional hit on us, but it's not doing... Yeah, I'm not too afraid of the amount of damage that it's doing, to be honest. Depending on how long this takes, I may speed this up for the video. So yeah, in fact I think I will. I'm just going to speed this up for you and bring it back once I've done with the Alpha Raptor. Okay, so just bringing you back in. Obviously, we helped Viper. We got rid of the Alpha Raptor for him. We've had a bit of a chat to him, and I'm gonna give him a lift over to the main island, and he's gonna pick up his structures and bring those with him. And then yeah, we're gonna obviously help Viper out, and Jack, one of his friends that's also joined the server, help them get their base built up. Not as in giving them stuff. We'll just move them to a better location really, because at the minute they're on the islands down here, towards the sort of middle right of the map. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'm glad that you could join us for our new tame, which I'm absolutely chuffed with. I'm loving him. It's just Steven Seagul. So yeah, thanks a lot. I'll bring you another episode of Ark Survival Evolved soon on the centre map. In the meantime, please join me on Twitter. Love to hear from you. And thanks very much for tuning in again. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.